Hi, this is LatN. Hope you're all staying safe. Today we're going to continue on to hiring our first programmers, marketers, and support teams and releasing our first project. We have lots to cover, so let's get started. We're going to develop this. That means that my regular team, design team, is going to be concentrating on this and this alone, and we should be fine with that. Should pay more attention to that one. But they're knocking it out. We're already at 5.2, 10.3. And this is moving faster also. Basically, we're missing audio. Yeah, you could hover over them and they'll tell you what's missing. Audio is missing. And if audio is missing, the system in 2D, they're basically waiting for that audio to be done. That's why you don't hire a person. It's one-sided. Both of our people have system, or designers at least. So they're not one-sided. So they'll always be working. That audio is getting done. And we're into November. And this is at 50%. I'm not concerned about art right now. This is at 50%, 53%. So at the end of the day, I'm going to basically go for a review. I could go for one now, but I'm going to wait till the end of the day. We got 2 more deals, which we'll look at the end of the day also. 2:45 meeting, then everybody goes home. Like clockwork, these guys. Okay, so design killer. November of 81. They want me to build them a game in November of 81. Who in the room is able to do this for 42,000 a month? Oh, Kenneth in a game of 83. Nope, not happening. Nope, not happening. It's not gonna work, guys. It's really not gonna work. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do my review. Nobody to remind me either. Come on, guys. I'm gonna do a quick review. It's gonna cost us a pretty penny. 5 out of 5, 1 iteration. When it goes to iteration, my design team comes back in to play, and that reiterates the design phase, and they're done. How fast those guys are? 4 stars before you hire. These guys are already up to 59, and they just went home. And we're in December, and we're gonna come in here into the complaints. No employee benefits. Okay, pension. Let's do 100 a month. Life insurance. We can't do too much. Not yet, but we can raise it. Health insurance. Okay, let's do 8 and 5. Minimum raise, $48. Sorry, guys. Severance, I'm leaving alone. Paid vacation, I'm leaving alone. Free food, I'm leaving alone. Those are all. You could just check them so that they continue to get them. Christmas bonus, company car, and night shift. We don't have night shift yet, so that's it. Those are the benefits for now. We're only at 575,000. 576 really. So yeah, now I want to get this to at least a release date. So let's try to do that before we go move on to the next day, and hopefully try to get another deal in here. And then we can call it a day. Once this code hits 75%, I will do another iteration, and I will bet that that is at 9 or close to 9. And there it is, 77%. Gonna review it one last time. Keep your fingers crossed. You ready? How much is that gonna cost me? A lot of money. 8.1. I'll take it. Reiterate it one more time, and our crack team is gonna knock that out right away. It's already at 79 again, 80. And this thing has 20 months to go, and he's already halfway. They're halfway there. We're not getting any more good deals, which is concerning. By this time, I have a better deal. We're in 82, and I want to release this year in art. It's not. You want to see how I push this art up real fast? This guy's gotta also get training, but I don't need him to go to training right now because I'm gonna change his roles. Design and program secondary, make art primary. That way he will concentrate on this and knock this out. That's 33%. Let's see if that works. Get everybody in here. Let's look at art. Or 34. We'll prioritize this to 5. Think it's worked. Those are the little things you learn by watching these videos. Focus on art. Raise the art. Make it primary. Everything else is secondary. Rest a priority. He's up to that. If I review this now, I'll guarantee this thing is a 10. Chicken dub. 8.7. I have concern. Oh, I know why it's 8.7. These are at 10. Code is at 10. But this is knocking it down. But we don't have to reiterate anymore. We just got to get the art up. Because we are at 10 for code. Just I anticipated we would be. We're at 100% for code. And we just got to get that art up to 75, 80%. And we could do a review just for art. Just review the art. And then wait till it's the end of the night. Once they go home, review just the art. Okay, let's do a review for the art. Where are we with art? We're at 10 with art. So everything is at 10%. All the presses. Now, we're going to move into promoting this thing. The promotion cycle, once you promote it, basically you're going to have bug fixing. We're in June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I don't want to release in December. I do never want to release in December. And I don't want to push it to November. And if you look at the calendar, you see what's releasing in November. Our computer operating system is releasing in November, which is good for us because we'll be able to port to it if we release it in November. What's releasing in December? Audio, Office, audio to the editor, another console operating system. So there is no problem with me releasing in December. I like to give these guys 6 months to do bug fixing. This is what makes your decisions. What is releasing? You never want to release when something else is releasing. What released in September? Anti-worm. Remember that anti-worm that they were asking us to do? How the hell did they get? Oh, that's alarm 10. I think they were asking us for 11. I could be wrong. I could go back and look at that. So we're going to basically set this up for market release in December of what year? This year. And we're going to do a market press build. We don't have anybody to do marketing, so we're going to do a press build. We're going to do one now. We're going to wait 2 months, and then we're going to do one in 2 months. So that goes out, one to go out the month before. And then that's how we get followers. So we're going to look at that press build and see what it says in reference to how this looks. So that's it. We're moving into releasing our first. Where are we with time? We're 418 in the I don't want to change that. What I do want to do is start the presses. I want to move over here. Is it here or is it here? I think it's here. I built the thing and don't remember. Okay, guys, I came across a little problem. I want to explain it, and hopefully you guys have learned something. That's why we have the game on hold. I'm used to always printing 1 or 2 months before release date so that we have the software in place to deliver it. And it's cheaper to print than it is to order it. And I've always used this building, but here's the catch. I'm playing on a completely rebuilt computer in order to use audio. And if we go to, while we're out here, I could also inform you of something else. If we go out here, there's a permanent unlock. What this means, rewards are permanently unlocked, regardless of how many times you play, provided you're on the same computer. So all my rewards were unlocked on my other computer, and I've always used this building. And I've always had the rewards unlocked, so I was able to use everything. But if we come over here, let me hit resume here. No, let me close this and hit resume. We come over here. Manufacturing part of this building uses elevators to get the supplies upstairs for shipping the helipad. The elevators for shipping, it's a reward item, which I don't have on this computer. So that's why it's not showing up here. And I realized when I went to order the prints in my playthrough, I have to unlock these discs. And there's 2 printers here, but there's no way to feed it upstairs. The reason there's no way to feed it upstairs because I have not unlocked that reward. And when we go to rewards, this is it right here. Print and distribute 100,000 physical copies of any product. Buy a product printer, completed. Buy pallets, unfinished. Hire a courier, unfinished. 100,000 products, which is I've shipped 0 out of 100,000 products on this computer. So that's something that I'm going to have to update in the workshop, that this building is not usable unless you've already gotten the elevator reward. And letting you know what this reward is. If for those of you who didn't want to know what the reward was, so the would like to find out for themselves, but that's the issue. So we're not able to print, and that's why we're not able to print. So if we go back upstairs, back over, we'll continue with our thing, and then what we're going to have to do is on release date, we're going to have to order prints. And then I'm gonna have to basically, I think, move the old files over from my other PC into this PC. And that's simple enough to do. Just put the save files, replace the save files with new save files from that PC over to this PC. And that should work to give me the printers. Anyway, I figured I'd go over that just in case somebody of you have downloaded that building from the workshop and realized you're not able to use it. That is why you're not able to use it. And I'm surprised nobody's reported that. If there's a problem with a workshop item, you should always report it. I always fix my workshop items and issues or document anything, and that will be updated so that it reflects that you can't use it unless you have all the or at least that reward. Usually by the time you get that reward, you have all the rewards, so that's one of the last rewards you're going to get. Okay, moving right along, we're basically we have a December release. We're in July 1982. We still have 15 months to finish this, and we're going to check right along. We're at 57,000 in the pocket, 651,000 altogether. Let's move ahead and let's see if we can get this product out in December. Jam through these few days. And another thing, if you see this guy's falling asleep here, all you gotta do is right click on him, click on employee details, and you're gonna find out, okay, he's a system 2D designer, and the design is audio. So he has system, he has 2D, but he doesn't have audio, so he's not able to do anything with. Until the audio gets cleaned up, he has nothing to do. Or you could send him home. That's what I usually do, just send them home. And everybody else is working. You avoid problems by sending them home, complaints. I have nothing to do. That's why I always say it's always good to have 2 stars and at least 2, and 1 in the third, so that you can get that 3rd star right away, the 2nd star and that 3rd right away, and then you're able to keep busy. All your employees are able to keep busy. And he's back, and he's still, these guys are not. Let's let it play out today. I can't send him home every day. Okay, he's back from the meeting. I'm sending him home. Everybody's gone home. Okay, we're going into October. 2 months. We're going to do another market press build. We got 122 followers, which is not bad. We've only gotten 93. Oh, you know why? I know why. I got my powerhouse off of design and programming. Put him back on programming. Because this is a 5. He should have been knocking out bugs like crazy. And we're at the place where we're going to do one more thing. We're going to go to programmers. System. We have room for one more programmer. System. And I do this every now and then. I get a low level guy. But you gotta know how to pick a low level guy. It's gonna cost you more money to pick him, but let's follow my lead here. I want great compatibility. And let's see, he only has 1 star. We're looking for 2 stars. You find them. They're not easy to find, but you find them. There he is. That's the person you want. And he's perfect. Look, 1 off to the left. This is what I like. 2 stars, 1 star in 2D. 2 stars in 2D, he's good for debugging. And 1 star off, 1 star in, 2 stars in system, he's good for debugging, my bad. And 1 star in 2D will mean you'll get that next star. Gonna be doing 2D in system. Is there anybody else here? Oh, so we're gonna hire him just to get somebody else on the debugging. It's okay. Select employees. Right click, go to row. He'll level up pretty quickly. He's got 2 stars. As long as he has 2 stars in system, he's able to fix bugs if he was on a support team, and he's able to debug, and he's able to port. So I always build the port debug team and just utilize low level, and then once they rank up, I integrate them in my new teams. And we'll see that when it plays out. It's another great tip. That's why you watch these videos. And then, why is this place dirty? Oh, I know why this place is dirty. Because when I moved us, I also don't have a receptionist on IT. When I moved, I had to move us to the new building, thinking that we were going to get the elevator. That didn't work out. So that's why we have no cleaning. So tomorrow the place will be clean. And also, we forgot to make this to leaders. That's what you have to do when you're in the building in the workshop. Something's wrong. The building has to be fixed. Let the modder know. He'll fix it. He'll put it back up. And once he puts it back up, you have to move. What I normally tell people to do: unsubscribe and resubscribe to it. And then once you start your game, move into it again. That's why you got to find out when something's wrong with the building. Find out when at this point in time in the game, early in the game, not once you start moving upstairs, everything is set up, and then you have to set everything up because you have to move because of something silly like that. So that's another tip. Okay, we're in October. We're moving into November. Place is clean. The computers are all updated. This thing has 11 months to go. They're in the white. A deal in the white like this, you could turn it in when it's white, as long as it's about at least 3/4. I mean, 1/3, I would say. As long as it's 1/3 complete in the white, you'll get an upgrade on the stars. Preferably to turn it in with yellow. And what I normally do, as soon as it is yellow to this point, that same level of yellow, I will stop and unassign it. And these things, they auto settle when they do. You don't have to develop them or send them to development. They're in design. They auto settle. This one will auto settle. You'll see it go away once it's due. Okay, so tomorrow it's a big day. 228,000 in the bank, 130,000 in the pocket. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lease this office and we're gonna lease this office. And as soon as we need a leader, we'll lease this office. But right now we don't need a leader. So the way I do it is take this, copy, paste, paste. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is in options, permanent unlock. I showed you that. The other thing is I never check off office dangers. Uncheck office dangers, you never get fires, you never get thieves. And that's it. Office danger, auto skip days, backup, in a medium. Okay, resume. And we're gonna basically take this and swap this plant. We gotta get a clock for here. The other office, but this is quicker. I'm going to get a clock for here. And the plan will go by the window. I'm rethinking this. I'm going to open this one, upgrade it, duplicate it. Okay, so we're going to make this a new team. Remember, as I said it before, you could always control copy that. That's marketing. Support teams, I always build 2. Marketing 2. So marketing and marketing 2. And over here, we're going to build support. Control copy. Control paste. Support 2. You have to do this the night before your release. So once you release, you want your marketing team to jump on this and market that. I was gonna say how, but you gotta market this so that ensure that you get so that we're gonna utilize this for somebody else. A new team we're gonna put together soon. So we're gonna grab this, grab everything. Right, phones in here. So it's select it, right click, select all like items, right click again, replace furniture, and phone. Quick and easy. That's what we're doing, quick and easy. This is basically going to be also replaced by new design team, completely different. There's 2 ways I like to do this. Sometimes I build a new design team just to do deals, and I select a new team, hire a new team to do deals only, to keep until you get your other 2 stars, and then you could just basically integrate them into the design development for the company. Meanwhile, whoever's designing for you now, they will be your new design team for the company. They'll continue to design at least clean code. You should keep the same people designing your same software that they've designed in the past. Okay, so marketing is set, board is set, but we don't have anybody. Depending on how you feel about this new marketing and new support team is, let's go service, medium salary. Support is going to be who I pick first. Service, support, medium salary, overall skills. Same thing, spend the money. And we're going off of the core team for this. We got 1 guy and we don't want him because he's got no system skills. I need support people with system skills so they fix problems, fix tickets. And I'm willing to use, this is the only place I go for good, is in the service teams. I'll take good people in service teams. And there it is. Provided, there he is. That's a good service person. 2 system, 2D, 2 support. He can do tickets, because support does tickets, but he could fix tickets because he's got 2 stars and 2 Ds. And that is a tip, and that is why you watch these videos. So there's our first support person. And we're going to have to look again because this is where you spend the money. And the reason you spend the money here is because there's a second support person. There's a third support person. It's not hard once you have 4 stars. And now I want 2 stars in system, 2 in system. I'll take 1 in system. 1 star in system I'll take if I can't get anything else, but we seem to be hitting it out of the park with this. There's the third, there's the fourth. We got 4 people. Okay, these 4 people, I'm gonna auto roll them. And whatever they have as secondary, you're gonna put it as your secondary. They're programmers, secondary program. That's a secondary. That's fine. You're going to take 2 of these guys, the first one and the second one, and you're going to reassign them to support. And then you're going to take the second one, the fourth one, and you're going to reassign them to support too. Now you got to do the same for marketing. And for service, marketing. This video is probably a little longer, but I want you guys to get this. And same thing here. Not actually the same thing. I just want great for these guys. Because they don't have to have anything other than marketing skills. So marketing skills, very social. He's got HR skills, so that's a good hire. This guy's leading to a stress. That's a good hire too. And that's a good hire. I'm only gonna get 3 marketers. That put both teams, marketing teams on it, and that'll be 3 people on there. The important thing is support, to make sure that support, you don't miss any tickets. And the more tickets you fix, the better it is. So now we're gonna go to here. Select the first one. Call your shift. Select the last one. I'm gonna select starting in February, select 10 months. We're going to go to management. So it's 8,000 salaries. I'm giving 5,000 for education each. Let's push it to 30. Handle wages, handle complaints, hide for. Service, I remember I always say hide for. And it's always here. I always put 3. These teams are going to build up to 15 in each. 15 for the morning, for the day, and 15 for the evening. And here is HR, social, multitasking. That's what your service teams, those are the best things for your service teams. And support and system. Support and system, I'm not going to pick marketing, and I'll show you why in a second. Support and system, medium salary. The reason you select all of this is because once you want to hire more, you have to do is raise counter. You put 5, they'll hire another one. You put 10, they'll hire another 5 for that team. Okay, so now we're going to select marketing. Before we select marketing, let's basically do this. Support 7 to 3. And under these are going to get to 11. So they're going to go 4 to 11, so you have them on the same date, run the clock coverage, same date. You want them on the same date. And if you ever see that you get a lot of people that are complaining about the hours, it's because you're working them after 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and that's night shift time. They will complain. Okay, so we're going to select marketing now. We got the Hours all straightened out. Let's select marketing, specializations. We'll uncheck this, uncheck that, check that, and that's it. Everything else is the same. So we don't have anybody in marketing yet because we haven't signed them. And we can go right here. If you go into employee management, when there's only one team, it's simple. These guys, auto roll, the rolling core. You're gonna take two of them. I'm gonna take the second and the third one. And I'm gonna change teams, put them on a night shift. The first one, if I remember correctly, yeah, leadership skills. Yep. But these guys have leadership skills too now. Well, she does. Anyway, so that's good. There's one leader, and one with leadership skills on the night, and one with leadership skills on the day. So she's gonna go to the day. Did I do that correct? Or did I assign them to the wrong team? I assigned them to the wrong team, huh? I assigned them to the support team. Let's double check their marketing. That's why you double check everything. Okay, so you got one in the daytime marketing, two in the nighttime. The only reason I put one in the daytime because I want to get 2 or 3 high level marketers, and I'm gonna see if this one levels up to 3. If she levels up to 3, then I just have to hire 2 level 1 marketers for my next release. Because in the next release, we're gonna do marketing early on. So marketing team AM is pre, marketing team PM is post marketing. Once we get a second product. For now, they're going to be assigned to everything. So we're all set to release this thing tomorrow. So let's go ahead, move into tomorrow, release it, and then we'll end it there. And we'll show you what has to be done at release time. I usually release it. It's good to release them by 10, 9, 10, before 12. Some people say before by 3. I used to usually do it before 12. You know, you got to do is basically do release. Do you want to start a marketing? Yes. Marketing budget. Another tip, leave it blank. Don't set a budget. Leave it blank. You'll see why later. I show it to you. But right now, let your marketing team set the budget. It's usually better when you have a leader, but let them set the budget. And you want to order copies. And 7,004. You order 50,000. I'm feeling lucky. 50,000 copies. How's that? Feeling lucky. You can't afford this. Oh, I cannot. Okay. That's what we gotta do. 30,000 copies. And we're gonna have to go fund ourselves. It's gonna fund us up 150,000, 140,000. We'll do 140,000 out of the bank. Order copies. It's here. We're gonna order 20,000 more now that we have the funds. And that's our first release. Okay, for first release is out the door. We gotta keep an eye on support, make sure that I don't miss copies. We gotta keep an eye on marketing, make sure they're marketing the hell out of that. And it's basically 24-hour marketing. In the market morning team, one person will be marketing, the evening team will be marketing. And if we do good, we could get another marketer right away. And the paper came out. No, that's not us. It's just almost. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go to your releases. Select your releases. Select your core team or whoever you want to use for porting. Go to most active. Sort this by most active. 1981, 1982. They only have 271,000, but that just came out. Remember, they released in November, which is a month ago. So they've already got 271,000. And you're going to push this always to 10. Now, core team programmers don't have anything else to do now other than porting. If you had another product in development and that was getting ready to release, then they would have to go do that. And you could put together a port team right away. The same way I showed you earlier, low level stars and systems, but right now we don't need it. So like these 3 guys handled it, and if we gotta throw another body at it, we'll basically start putting together a port team. The thing is, how well are we gonna do? The next thing is we're gonna make a sequel right away. Day 1, make a sequel. Get rid of that 2 in caps. We're gonna make this a pro. Go to advanced, go to existing, Click on none. There goes your framework 1.0. Everything in green is what we're gonna do now. And I always add one thing to it that puts us at 4632. I will move forward. You select the editor here if we want. 7981. This is 81. That's good. And oh, that's why I never selected this. I was wondering why it was only 42. Okay, we want to add something to this. So let's add file scanner to it. Yep, that did it. Or you could add one of these. A file scanner. I'm going to add file scanner. And always level up your technology. Always level up your technology. Always level up your technology or you're selling them the same thing. It's going to be less than a year, so I'm going to add something more to it. $36 ways. I wonder what auto balance is going to do. Auto balance isn't going to do anything more than what I did. This is where you want to be. And it's time right here. Okay, let's go back and fix the price. $59.99 works for me again. Works the first time. And it's still core. We haven't developed any more program, any more teams, so that's it. That's our second product. Now, depending on how well this does, we're going to put together 2 more teams. And we will know if it's successful till day 2. So we're going to move on to day 2 and find out day 2 of the release. Is our software a hit? And our days are going to be longer because now we have a night crew. And we're going to move into 1983, and we're going to go read the paper. We don't know who First Tech even is. First paragraph, useless. Overall, we think Clean Code is an extremely well-made product. We don't expect it to sell very well. And no marketer will ever tell you you're going to sell very well because they want you to market. So take that with a grain of salt. They still need to make a name for themselves, and hopefully this release will help. Maybe it may, if they market it more. They always want you to market, so they're always going to say that. Don't take the negative. The negative is them marketing their services. So that's it. We were successful release. We have 1, 2, 3 days of no profit. We're about to 9 months of 46,000. Going to go away in 9 months. We have a new product, Clean Code Pro, updated technology, added features. We're going to leave it there. And look, we got deals. Oh, we got 3 deals. Let's look at deals before we leave, just in case one of these may be anything. 84. We're in 83. Nope. 84. No. 86. Audio tool. An audio tool in 3 years. That is a nice one. Do we take it? Do we not take it? Cliffhanger. Stay tuned. That's it.